this was the last straw for Hayden. I think she already was out on Hayden anyway.
Yeah.
After what he said to Gabby, and I think she was put in a tough spot and was like, I got to keep him. And after this happened, there was no like doubt. She went right up to him, and she's like, "What do you have to say?" So then they had a weird back and forth, thinking that
we're talking about Rambo.
Talking about Rambo. She was like, "The dog." He's like, "No." She's talking about what he said, and that was it. It was like he denied it. He's like, "I never said that." Once again, they played the clip 9,000 times.
Yeah,
that's my favorite thing that people on this show do, is when they get caught in something that they said, they still say they didn't say it when they know there's cameras everywhere, and they still try and say they didn't say it.
It makes no sense. You know you're being recorded at all times.
Yeah.
I bet, and judging from the angle of that Hayden conversation that he was having, he probably thought he was off camera.
Totally.
So he got fucked.
Totally.
He fucked himself.
Well, there was like, it felt like it came from a camera in the top corner of the room or something.
You can never believe that you're off camera.
No,
on a reality
never.
Show. You would have to be a dumb idiot, which Hayden seems to be.
He's still he's a liar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that
bitch, if you called yourself Robert.
Yes. It was so Hayden has to walk the plank. He's off the boat. Anticlimactic way to leave the boat. It could have been something more dramatic.
Come on, we're on a boat.
Yeah.
Jump!
Can you imagine if they made him jump off the boat?
Yeah, like
into the water.
So
and they put a plank out there for him.
Or I guess since
they're all watching.
The boat's so close to land, but like put him on a little boat.
They put him on a rowboat.
Yeah.
Put him on a rowboat and make him row out of
Yeah, just for visual effects.
Yeah,
like help him
and
out.
then he can get picked up and taken back.
Yeah,
but just
put him on a jet ski for fun.
Just for the shot.
This show used to do things like that all the time, and for some reason they got away from it.
They've lost their edge.
They left Olivia Caridi on an island.
They've left multiple people on an island, I think.
They've gone soft. They really have.
But it's like, it's not even edgy. It's just funny. Like they've gotten away from being
It's
funny.
funny. Yeah.
I don't understand it.
But they now think being funny is being too edgy.
Yeah.
That's true, I think sometimes.
I agree with you on that. So Logan, Hayden's gone, and now the drama kind of is shifted to Logan, which we're left on this cliffhanger. We did see him speak to Jesse Palmer at one point during the episode, that he's kind of stuck on Gabby, thinking about Gabby. His eyes are, going for Gabby when they're both in the same room, and maybe things got cut a little too short for them. And he wants a chance to talk to Gabby. He doesn't get that chance, so they're at the rose ceremony. Gabby's giving out roses to her guys. Rachel's giving out roses to her guys. Gabby sends home Kirk and Quincy, and it's Jordan and Logan in the last two for Rachel. Rachel gives Logan a rose, so he accepts that rose from Rachel.
Mistake.
Knowing very well.
Knowing damn well
that he's got his eyes pointed at Gabby.
Yeah.
And so now this is going to turn into a big thing. He's going to have to talk to Gabby and Rachel. Will Gabby let him make the switch? I hope know.
Not.
He's out of here.
I don't know. I would like to think that she wouldn't, but I also feel like she might have something in her mind saying the same thing that Logan is. Because I will say that Logan did have a connection with both of them, and the way that they split up so fast, I think whoever gave him a rose in that scenario, he was going to say yes to.
Yeah, and you were saying, like, there was that moment early in the season when, were they giving out first impression roses, or was it?
No, they were on a group date, I think, and there was 2 roses to give on the group date.
Right.
And Logan kissed both of them, and Rachel went to Gabby and was like, I kissed Logan, Gabby kind of backed off.
Yep.
So I think in that scenario, you probably push him in the back of your mind, because then Rachel gave him the rose when they separated. And so it's like, oh, Logan's definitely on that side. But if Logan approaches Gabby and is like, hey, we didn't really get to explore all of this, and I think I made a mistake, she might think that that's genuine.
There's other options out there.
He's out of here. He's gone.
You think he's gone?
I don't think he's gone. I think she is going to accept it. But I don't think she should.
And also just for the drama's sake. The
producers might tell her to accept it.
Just for the sake of drama, because as of right now, it's like the drama is coming from Gabby and Rachel and not actually from the guys. So it feels like more, let's have this juicy moment of someone switching sides.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I do think that could be a producer. Producers could be involved in that switch for sure. Someone's got to be. They couldn't split into teams and not have someone switch sides.
I agree with that.
They knew this. They keep claiming, oh, we're kind of winging this whole thing and we don't know what's happening. They had a plan laid out of how they wanted this to go.
Yeah, I agree.
Someone switching sides was definitely a part of that plan.
Right. And also, we don't want to pit the girls against each other. They're not going to be pitted against each other. Oh, no, but we're just going to have
Make teams.
Team Rachel and Team Gabby up on the screen.
And then, like, post on Instagram, what team are you?
Yeah,
Crazy.
like, that's awful. That's just awful. And that is so awful because then you have all these people tweeting which team they're on or writing which team they're on, and it's not fun for either of them to see.
No, it is not. So I believe they're on their way to Belgium now on the boat, I think, if I remember correctly from the end of the episode. So we'll see what happens with Logan. Yes, we'll see what happens with Logan. That's a pretty safe bet that's got to be a part of the part of a date.
I've been there as
They
well.
did crepes.
Oh my God, you are a culture
What
man.
a world traveler over there.
You're like Jason Bourne.
You're a Renaissance man.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh,
God,
boy.
he really wanted that compliment.
He really wanted that. That was one of the more genuine thank yous he's ever given.
He's been working this podcast
Thank
for how
you.
many years? And he's like, when are they going to call me around?
Yeah. I mean, we had a whole discussion. I was waiting.